in this case, who has undergone a deep anterior lamellar keratoplasty several years ago for a superficial corneal problem, came back with a significant cataract, and incidentally, he has also got a pathological myopia, and he needed a 3 diopter lens for implantation, and we are targeting slight myopia in this case. So initially, I am first making my 2.2 millimeter incision. I plan to extend this incision later when I implant the IOL. There are several problems with pathological myopia. One is you are working within a very, very deep chamber, and the reverse pupillary block can occur. And here, after putting my main incision, I have put in 2 side ports. You can see the altered reflex coming through due to the degenerative myopic changes. I then stain the anterior capsule under an air bubble with trypan blue. There is some superficial actually deep vascularization between the interface, and also you can see some altered reflexes within the graft, as these are from the debris that usually accumulates within the interface. My plan is to make a big enough rhexis, and since the nucleus is extremely soft, I plan to prolapse it out and phacoaspirate it. Doing within the bag in such a high myopic case and such a soft cataract with so many other comorbidities can be a tad difficult. So I am taking the easy way out. So you can see my rhexis is almost 5.5 to 5.75 or whatever. The graft, you can compare it to the graft is around 8.5. Once I have finished the rhexis, I am going to go and do a thorough hydrodissection, and you can see the pole lifting up, and just with my hydrodissection cannula, I am going to rotate this out into the chamber supracapsularly. Then under HPMC, since I could not get it out with my hydrodissection cannula, I am using 2 Sinskey hooks to rotate it out of the bag. Then take my 2.2 millimeter phaco tip. I have managed to chop it like half of a heminucleus, and under very high vacuum and very, very low phaco. Actually, I'm hardly using any phaco power. I think the whole phaco power was some 2 or 3 seconds, not more than that. And just vacuuming the rest of the nucleus and epinucleus. Since I'm not using much phaco, this will take a little time, but this is far easier than going behind and having the pupil shut on you. And it's almost like a carousel technique. The whole thing comes off very easily. Once done, I am going with my bimanual and going to clean up the entire bag. Trick is to keep your aspiration port anterior to the iris in the center. Both the anterior chamber and the posterior chamber, the pressure should be equalized. If it is unequal, you are going to land up with the reverse pupillary block. And you can see how the pupil just shuts down once I pull out, and see how it dilates once I go in. Make sure you do a thorough job of cleaning this, and I go ahead and clean the posterior capsule as well. These are not cases very fit for, if I can avoid a YAG, I would avoid. If I can avoid a later posterior capsule polishing, I would like to avoid by doing a thorough job, the primary surgery itself. And now, since I'm using the Expanse series of the Alcon single 3-piece IOL, you do not get these powers in their other foldable lenses. So I have to, and I'm implanting. I did not have the necessary cartridge for this IOL, so I'm implanting it via forceps, using a holder folder forceps contraption, and then implanting this IOL. It's pretty, it is a job to get it in, much simpler with a injector, but how I didn't have one at that point in time. And now this IOL is pretty difficult to handle. It's quite rigid, the haptics, and it takes some effort to make sure that the trailing haptic is within the bag. I would like this IOL to be within the bag. And there, with some effort, I have done it. And now the only thing left is to aspirate out the HPMC. Just look at the superior iris, it's almost looking like some aniradia there. And once I've got it, slowly the pupil is constricting. I have used some myocol in this case. And once I'm satisfied that the chamber is stable, I go ahead and hydrate the wounds and also inject my intraocular antibiotic. Thank you for your patient watching.